She called me controlling, so I got petty. When she said, if you don't like me clubbing with my single friends, you're controlling. I didn't argue. I just said, you're right, I'm sorry. Then I opened Hinge, used one of our couple's photos from last summer at Big Sur, cropped her face out, and added a bio that said, 30, sale, looking for someone who respects boundaries. No drama, no games. We'd been together for 3 years, lived together for almost a year in a one-bedroom I paid for. Things were smooth until her friend Tasha got dumped and decided she was entering her hot girl freedom era. Suddenly, every weekend was a girls' night, Friday and Saturday, leaving at 10 p.m. in barely their dresses, coming home after sunrise smelling like vodka and cologne. At first, I didn't complain. Everyone needs space. But then I saw Brielle's Instagram story. There she was, my girlfriend, Lila, grinding on some guy like it was a high school basement party. Hands on his shoulders, hips all over him. I brought it up gently. Hey, I saw Brielle's story. That made me kinda uncomfortable. She didn't even blink. Are you seriously stalking my friend's Instagram? That's creepy. It's just dancing. You're being insecure. I'm not okay with you grinding on random guys. It doesn't mean anything. God, you're so controlling. You either trust me or you don't. I stared at her for a while. Then I said, you're right. I'm sorry. She smiled, kissed my cheek, and strutted out to the club with her girls. That night, I downloaded Hinge, not to cheat, just to test something. If her version of trust meant I had no say in what she did with strangers, I figured the same rule applied to me. I used photos from vacations, birthdays, even her cousin's wedding. Just cropped her out. Within 20 minutes, I had 9 matches. Within an hour, 12. Saturday night, I was swiping when I came across Marissa, one of Lila's single clubbing friends. We matched instantly. Marissa, what the hell are you doing here? Me, working on myself. Lila says I need to be less controlling. Marissa, does she know you're on Hinge? Me, does she tell me everything that happens at the club? 20 minutes later, my phone blew up. Lila, what the hell are you doing on Hinge? Me, having personal growth, expanding my social circle. Lila, you're on a dating app. Me, you're grinding on strangers in clubs. Lila, that's different. Me, how? Lila, it just is. I asked her where she was. No answer. Told her I was home watching Netflix. She was out. I reminded her again. Delete it now. Sounds kinda controlling. She hung up. She got home at 1 a.m. instead of her usual 4. Progress, I guess. Next morning, she stormed into the living room. We need to talk about boundaries. Great, I said. Let's. She waved her phone in my face. Screenshots of my Hinge profile. Her friends saw it. They were pissed. So was she. You used our photos. They're mine too. Those memories belong to both of us. You're being petty. I'm being fair. You want to act single on weekends? So will I. That's when she went full nuclear. Made her own Hinge profile with my face blurred out. Captioned, getting over a controlling ex. Looking for a real man who lets me be myself. I matched with 3 of her coworkers in under 24 hours. Word spread at her office fast. The DM came from a guy named Kenny, her coworker. Yo, this your girl? He wrote. Attached was a video. Lila, shirtless guy. Tequila. She was doing a body shot off him while her friends screamed in the background. I didn't even feel angry, just relief. I updated my profile. Single and ready to mingle. Ex thought boundaries were controlling. I thought body shots with strangers were cheating. When she came home at 5 a.m., I was sitting on the couch. Want to explain this? I showed her the video. That's not what it looks like. Really? Looks like you're licking salt off some dude's abs. It was a dare. Cool. Then you won't mind that I have a coffee date tomorrow. You can't go on a date. We're still together. Are we? You're licking tequila off strangers. I'm just drinking coffee. I gave her 30 days to move out. She wasn't on the lease. Just my girlfriend turned tenant on a month-to-month arrangement. She refused to pack. Thought I'd fold. She brought her friends over for an intervention. They called me toxic, manipulative, a misogynist. On move-out day, I took all her stuff, every box, bag, and random high heel, and put it on the curb. She screamed, cried, angry, entitled tears. The kind people cry when they realize actions have consequences. You're going to regret this, she yelled. Doubt it, I said. I was the best thing that ever happened to you. You licked tequila off a stranger. 6 months later, she's still on dating apps. Her bio now reads, must be okay with girls' nights.